Bikini Driving School is brought to you by Factory Spike's first original comedy, Sundays at 10 p.m.
Based on the GT3 Cup and the RSR, the Porsche 997 GT3 is as close you can get to being a true race car for the street, at least in this price range. Nearly every bit on the car is just a lightly watered down version of the race car. Take the tires, for example. The OE rubber is Michelin's Pilot Sport Cup tires with a tread wear of only 80. That's less than half the tread life of high-performance tires found on other sports cars. So you can forget about driving in the rain because this car lives for a clean stretch of road with some tight switchbacks anyway. The rear wing is adjustable for downforce, but without adding drag, just like the race car. This engine is packed full of titanium components to help keep the weight down and to withstand the high revs and high horsepower. How high does it rev? 8,400 RPMs. That's just 100 shy of Ferrari's phenomenal F430. The engine features a dry sump oiling system just like on the race car to help prevent oil starvation in the high G turns. That's because when the car is in a high G load situation, all the oil sloshes to one side of the pan and the pickup runs dry. Bad for a high horsepower motor like this. These develops come directly from racing experience or from customer input. That's because Porsche is committed to developing the very best bred from the racetrack street car. Have they got it all sorted out? That's what we want to find out today. As is the case with all Porsches, the tach is clearly the most important gauge in the cluster, so they put it right front dead in center so they know that you're paying attention to what's going on. There's no center console in this car, for good reason. Porsche wants your hands on the shifter, figuring that's where it needs to be. I like the variable steering on this car. It takes out some of the quirkiness at speed. They tend to be a little twitchy in the previous generation, but now with the variable assist, when you start throwing it through the switchbacks, it's very direct and precise. Turn this little traction control off, and you better be paying attention because the Porsche is a car that does not suffer fools well. The GT3 is the first GT3 to have traction control. Before, the GT3s were devoid of all electronic traction aids. Traction control on a race car? What's that doing here? I think Porsche learned its lesson, and that is that hanging all the weight over the back can make a car diabolical in the hands of a novice. And let's be honest, how many Porsche drivers can really drive their car properly? This thing absolutely shits and gets. Altogether, Porsche has put together a neat little package in the 997 GT3. And at $110,000 MSRP, it's probably not the cheapest car in its class, but it certainly is one of the most confident. And if you still have doubts, drive one.
Honestly, how's things with you and Meg?
Off.
I hate her.
How are you and Debbie?
Good.
I should have known you'd be over here jerking off the keg.
Awaken on, rising like the sun to fall. Felt it shines from